So first off, I'm actually going to start down here with the F block elements, okay? Now the F block elements, let's go with, I'm going to go with some colors. I have colors here that I'm going to use. I'm going to go with this like brownish, and I'm going to go with this like goldish color for the F block. Okay. Now, F block, as you guys know, by now you guys should be familiar. The S block starts with 1. Maybe I can come in a little bit here for everybody's sake. Then the P block here, you know, it starts on 2. So this would be 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one starts on 2. The D block starts on 3. So this row is 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, like that. And then here is the F as in Frank, the F block, and it starts with 4. So this is 4F and this is 5F, okay? So if you have notes, that's fine. If you need to hand draw this, you should feel free to do that. Just do a little basic box, if you will, and then do these two, you know, a little line, and then we're going to color these in, okay? So I'm going to do 5F as this. Now, anybody know why I'm not coloring these two over here? If you can, hit me in the chat and let me know why Mr. Thompson is not coloring the very last one of this row, okay? All right, so this is 5F. Do we copy those or do we just use RPT? It's up to you. These notes, however you want to do the notes, I would prefer it if you copy this, even on a blank sheet of paper. That would be my preference. So I leave it up to you. I have to trust your judgment. I'm only have you for this one day. So whatever you decide, I'm going to try to support it. Carlos, you're exactly correct. And anybody else want to hit the chat that can answer my question, why I'm not coloring this very last block? All right, if you can, let me know. Remember, these are the kinds of questions that are going to help you. So the more you participate now, the more confident you will be when it comes to the final, because you're going to see all these questions again, because I'm being very intentional about what I'm asking. Okay, that's exactly correct. These two are part of the D block, okay? So these two do not get counted because they are part of the D block, okay? All right, very good. So these two have a name. We're going to start with these names. So the 4F is the Lanthanide. Ooh, where do I put it? I'm going to put it over... I'll put it right here. I'll figure it out. Lanthanide. And the bottom row, 5F, is called the Actinide, Actinide series. Okay, now, as it just so happens, anybody know the symbol for this element here? What is the symbol if you have access to a periodic table for this one and this one, okay? This one goes here, and this one is for this. And then usually what I like to do, color these in too. Anybody know the symbol? Nicole is in, right? Go ahead and hit the chat. Find the symbol for this and the symbol for that. While we get this right. Carlos is in, very good. Now remember, Carlos, is one capital and one lowercase. And maybe you knew that already, but I just want to make sure you know. All right, cool. So we got the Lanthanide series and the Actinide series, okay? Now, if you remember here, from the S block lesson, which I haven't really taught you yet, but this is the alkali and the alkali earth. So you can tell on the final, I'm going to say something like uranium. What is its, what group or what family is it in? right? And so I'll give you lanthanide, actinide, alkali, alkali earth, right? And then you pick the right one. So that's kind of how the final is going to go. All right, very good. So that's correct. So this one is La, and this one is AC. So this one La for lanthanide series, and this one AC for actinide series, okay? Now remember, Lu and Lr, these are actually part of the D block. D block. All right. Okay, Arusa, very good. CE and TH, also good answers. Thank you. Okay, now what else can I tell you about the F block? F block elements are what I would call unstable heavy metals. All right, I like that picture. Okay. So all of these down here, we consider them unstable because they are, what would I say? In this lesson, I said they are soft to the touch. Then I said regular hard. And so these are going to be very, how do I call them? We should call these radioactive. They are radioactive, mostly radioactive. Now, the symbol for radioactive is these three triangles. Triangle 1, triangle 2, and triangle 3, okay? So if you ever see something with these three triangles and it's not on TV, you might want to back away like quickly, okay? So I'm gonna color this in as well. These three triangles mean no bueno. You may want to back off, okay? Now, what does it mean to be radioactive? Something else that you want to put here is warm to the touch. So I'm going to put this in its own little section. Causes cancer. Warm to touch. Okay, now I'm going to show you this. You see this spoon? If you have a metal spoon and you touch it, it's actually cool to the touch. It's not warm. Most metals are that way. Okay, if you get, I don't know, another metal spoon. Here I have a metal cup, right? Here I have a coin. All of these metals, when you touch them, they actually feel cool to the touch, okay? Cool, they feel cool. So, ooh, I'm getting old. Look at these old wrinkly hands. Don't judge me. But something that's radioactive, if you was to touch it in your hand, it would feel like a hot bath. Not a hot bath, but like a just perfect bath, right? It's just like warm to the touch. So that's something that you'll also find about F block elements. Dangerously radioactive, known to cause cancer, okay? They are all grays. Let's put color here, color. Gray. Okay. They are very dense, very dense. Now, Let's see. I think that pretty much covers what I want you to know about F block elements. They have no, okay, we could say that, but I don't think so. Nope, nope, nope. What can we say? Used as weapons? Not so much. Radioactive, used in heavy science. I think that's it, guys. I don't want to overteach, so I think we got it here. Okay, so these are the things that I want you to know about F block elements. All right, so yeah, if you feel good about that, you ready to move on? Smash that ready. I'm gonna just add a little bit of color. That just helps.
Mr. Thompson.
Yeah, go ahead, ma'am.
Do we have all classes today or just?
You only
Do we
have
have all?
no, ma'am. You only have period 1, 2, and 3. So after this class, you go to lunch, and then you go to your third period class.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, looks like everybody, at least 3, 4 of you are ready. So that's good. Let me know if you guys are ready. We're going to move on up to the P block. Okay, so what else can I say? I think that's it, bro. Yeah, if something comes to me, I'll let you know, but I'm pretty much done with that. I'm going to call this dangerous. I said not dense, dense, and then very dense. I'm going to say dangerous. Dense and dangerous. That's good. Dense and dangerous. This is kind of how I would characterize F block elements in general. All right, let's go on to the P block elements.